What's up, Dragon Brood? Today, we made a milestone. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, we actually had a $40 bounty out on our streams that if somebody could come up with a Samurai deck, we were going to pay them out 40 bucks. Now, that being said, nobody really collected on it, but I did find a Samurai list from somebody else on Twitter. It wasn't great, but we managed to make changes, kind of turned it into another deck, and we fixed it up, and we actually have a Samurai deck for you today. So, yeah, we're playing some Samurai, Boros Samurai, but surprisingly, it's not a Samurai card that stood out. It's this bad boy, Rip Apart. We're going to win more games than you think because of this card. So, strap yourselves in. This is a pretty good one. If you've been looking for a deck to play Samurai in, this might be one you want to give a go to. Alright, y'all know the drill. If you're going to get anything to protect your nerd stuff, check out shop.ultrapro.com/PowrDragn and remember to use promo code PowrDragn because you save 5%. And they give me a small kickback. And that means you get to save money, I get something, and they get to sell something, so we all win. So again, remember, check that out, shop.ultrapro.com/PowrDragn and use promo code PowrDragn while you're shopping on the site. So, starting at the top, we're going to play 3 Fireblade Charger. It is a warrior, and some of these cards do care about warriors attacking, or samurai. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and give this a go, and there's some ways we can pump this and get a little bit of extra damage out of it every once in a while. We have 4 Commando Faces Kakazan because this card's actually good, and it makes some of our lesser cards that we're going to play on turn 2 or 3 potentially be a bit better, so we do like that. A couple of Fateful Absence because we want to be able to remove some stuff. Intrepid Adversary. Now, this is neither a warrior or a samurai, I'm fully aware, but this deck still qualifies because the rule we set was that it had to have at least 12 cards that are or reference samurai, and we checked that box. But the thing is here, sometimes you just need extra damage to punch through. This also has a little bit of lifelink. It is also cheap to cast, so we like what it's doing for this deck being a 3-power creature. Selfless Samurai. This is actually probably one of the best samurai to play with. And it does give stuff lifelink, and you can protect a creature, so we like both of those things in this list. Now we do have Goro, Disciple of Ryusei. We actually like this because of the haste, believe it or not. That's actually really good in this list. And occasionally, if you top deck it late in the game, it gives you an opportunity to make dragons, which doesn't suck either. So we like all the things this is doing for this list. And it happens to be a samurai. Now, like we said, we're playing 4 copies of Rip Apart, and I want to explain something real quick on Rip Apart, why it's so good, right? You still have the aggro decks, whether that's mono green, mono white, right? This is good against all of those. But it also destroys a lot of enchantments, right? And we know the green-white or Naya enchantment decks are running around right now. It's also good against the mid-range and control things, right? Because you get rid of wedding announcements. You get rid of Eska's Chariot or Bank Busters or whatever. Right? You can even get rid of a Meat Hook Massacre if you need to. Right, so this does a lot of things, surprisingly. It's kind of a card we've all been sleeping on a little bit, but it's actually pretty damn good right now. Now, 2 Maul the Skyclaves, because if we do get the board set up and it does get gummed up a little bit, we can still come over the top and knock things out of the park. We do have a couple copies of Chandra, Dressed to Kill, mostly because it's just good, solid incremental damage, and occasionally results in us getting an extra creature, or even just going ultimate and giving us some extra damage. So we do like Chandra in here. 3 Angel Fire Ignition, just because it's kind of a catch-all, and it also gives everything haste. And honestly, when we're talking about playing against these mid-rangey and control decks, the way you're going to win some of these is having haste creatures, and this is one way to do it and get a bonus. And this can also be used a little bit of a stalemate breaker as well. Now we're playing 1 Rizona. I could have made room for more, but realistically, we really just wanted this to have one more solid body haste creature. But occasionally if it connects and it gets the indestructible counter, that's not bad when you're considering all the things like Doomscar and whatever running around. So we do like that. Now we're playing 1 Legion Angel, partly because it's an angel and we can keep getting more angels, but it does happen to be a warrior, so that may come up and be important in a game, we'll see. But I do like this as well for those matchups where there's so much spot removal sweepers. This just gives you a steady, consistent amount of creatures after they've exhausted all your other stuff. You can go ahead and start getting other angels each turn. Then we're playing 2 Wandering Emperor, which does make samurai, so this counts. But really, this is kind of a catch-all. It does a lot of different things for us, honestly. One of the things I do want to talk about as well is Ryu Storm's Edge. This is probably the other good samurai to play. Getting an extra attack step every turn is kind of nice, but getting to untap the creature is pretty good. Especially if we have something like Maul the Skyclaves or some such equipped to that creature. Now, I will say on the lands, I do want to make a bit of an adjustment here. I want to take out 2 mountains, and I think I'm going to replace though with an Aiganjo. I think is what we're going to do here. And we're going to play 1 Sokinzen, which I don't even know the type of, I think it's Z-A-N, I think is how we do that, but I can just put that in. The creature type it makes, sadly, is spirits, not warrior or samurai, but I think it's actually still good to have that as another option in the deck. But the lands are pretty simple: 7 plains, 6 mountains, 1 Sokinjen, 1 Aiganjo, 4 Needle Verge Pathway, 4 Sundown Pass. So I think this is kind of where we want to be in this, and I think it's going to take care of us pretty well. But like always, please watch as much of the video as you can, because your watch time really helps. And remember to get to the end, because we'll talk about what we liked and didn't like, what matchups we think are good or bad, and we'll have a card spotlight for you, as usual. This is keepable. I mean, not flashy. I mean, we probably have to play a turn 2 adversary to take advantage of our Kamano here, but could still be worth it. All right, opponent did nothing there. Doesn't mean they're not going to bounce a thing, though. Yep, looks like they are. That's okay. Oh, they didn't. What? Are we going to actually get to attack? Man, that would have been nice if that was a mountain where we could have snuck this in right now. Oh, that would have been so good. That would have been so good. All right, well, this is all we get to do. These are probably getting killed next turn, I'm going to guess, with the Doom Scar here. Not a bad start, though, out of the gate. It's at least trying to do something. But I'm assuming these are going to get Doom Scarred into oblivion. I mean, if not, that means they found some other kill spell or something, right? Okay. Well, man, I wish we would have drawn a land there, because we could at least force an issue on the opponent. I mean, we could have adversaried, give everything another +1. Would have been 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it's a lot less threatening, unfortunately. All right. All right, so there's a Fading Hope. So those are not Doom Scars, right? At least it feels that way, because like if those were Doom Scars, why bounce things if you could have just killed them? I mean, I guess the Scry is still nice, but okay. Not sure I completely understand what's going on, but I mean, we missed land drops here, and that's kind of what's doing us in at the moment. Because even a land there just to pump the team would have still been fantastic. Ugh, or to play this would have been great. All right. Man, why wasn't one of these a red land? That would have made Chandra so much better. Yeah, okay. We just got to let it go, sadly. I guess they're going to draw cards? Oh, the Wanderer. Gotcha. Okay, sure. What you got for us? Gonna kill a thing?
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it.
I mean, I'm assuming you're gonna kill something. Nope, they aren't gonna kill anything. Alright. Well, I'll do this at instant speed at least.
I still have much to learn. We must protect the people.
So now we need mana so we can try to fire off some of these rip-aparts. What do they keep foretelling and not casting? I mean, I guess they could be counters, because we haven't really cast much. So maybe that's the issue? I mean, we could trade with the adversary. I mean, I guess we gotta attempt it, right? Something's gotta get countered, so sure. And if any of these get to survive when the time comes, we're much better off. But I mean, it's got to be something. You weren't drawing cards. I was going to say, it has to be a Saw It Coming, because you didn't draw cards. You didn't get rid of our creatures. Like, what hell else are you doing? you know? All right. Okay, they found more mana before we did. That's bad news. And currently, unfortunately, if those are all counters, they're kind of set up to do more to us. Uh-oh. Revitalize. Okay. Well, that does make a difference. In the turn. I'm assuming they're going to draw. Nope. Well, they are going to draw, just not the way I anticipated. We'll sneak this down while we can.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
All right. We will try. Wait, I didn't get to respond? What the hell? That should have resolved and I should have got to make a dude. What the hell?
Try not to miss.
Why did it not? Oh, that's some BS. That is some bull. Not cool, man. Not cool. All right, what do we want to do here? I'm going to assume that's also saw it coming. So let's just play this first. Yeah, because I should have another 2/2 in play right now. That would have made all the difference in the world, because this would make this a lethal creature right now. Okay. They opted to not do anything there. They've got 6 mana available. What do they want to do? All right, let's attack. How does this die? Iganjo. That's how we want to kill it. Okay. I mean, I guess. Here comes the last saw it coming. Yep. Oh, it wasn't even. They had another saw it coming. Oh, gosh. That sucks. That did not go how we wanted. All right, they're at least drawing cards here. That's a good sign for us, I guess. Okay. We do have Angel Fire Ignition, which gives something... Well, we have 2 Angel Fire Ignitions that give stuff haste. However, this can give itself haste. No counter. What the hell? I mean, I guess it could be another Iganjo. Possibly. Man, I really want to try this, but I don't think I have the stones to do it. All right, this little dude just going to try to get in there, I guess. All right. Angel Fire Ignition makes whatever I get from here lethal. I don't know what the opponent's doing. I am genuinely perplexed. Oh, it was a Doom. After all this time, it was a Doomscar. Okay. Well, their hand must be just lands or something, because why are we Doomscarring a single creature, right? Okay. Well, we'll draw a card. Hey, that's one to draw. Come on, let this resolve. It does. All right. All right. We're in this, team. We're still in this. I don't know how. If we win this, we were stuck at 2 lands for like a billion turns. Okay, question. Should we just play the other angel or just go for the win? Because we can... Fireblade Charger plus Ignition to try to just steal a win here. I'm going to just go for it. I mean, we have 2 Angel Fire Ignition, so F it. Though the opponent's hand did stop there. That sucks. But if they deal something with this, they're not dealing with our Angel, so that's mostly fine, I guess. Okay, they had a wash away, which is good because this angel would have got countered. And unfortunately, now they have this untapped on the ground, so we do have to play some angels or whatnot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are one short of doing what we would love to do. So let's just go with angel. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, did you top deck a counter there? Okay, we're gonna pass. So now we have a couple of outs, right? Because if we turn the Fireblade Charger into a multiple power creature and then they block it, they die whenever it triggers. If they don't deal with Angel, they die. There's some combinations of Haste Creature plus Chandra, and they would die from the 1 point. So we have a billion outs here. We just need it to not go sideways. All right, Doomscar. Good. If we draw an untapped land, we win. Because the opponent's going to go to 2 here anyway. So sure. All right. I was going to say, we have a billion outs. Let's just find one. This is all we needed. Decline to pay. We'll cast this. Target this. We'll attack. And that's going to get us there. Whoo! Whoo! Yeah! All right, well, we got 2 lands. Let's see if they're enough. Don't know what they are, but we'll find out. All right. Let's see where we go from here. Companion, all right. Seems to be the popular card of the day. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't hate our hand in this matchup. It's mostly fine. Okay. I don't mind playing this. This already has haste, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's attack here. See if we can get the opponent to block, maybe double block on our Kamano. They don't want to block. Interesting. All right, let's get rid of that. Their plan might have been to just play another one here and then end up with a bunch of creatures or some such. Nope, that's going to get rid of Goro Goro. All right. Seems reasonable enough. We got another white land, which is great. We'll do this, which also gets another counter on it. And then we'll pay. And we'll attack for 3. All right, they're choosing not to block. Fair enough. I'm assuming they have another thing that gets rid of a creature, probably. If so, you're just getting rid of the adversary here, which isn't bad for us because then we could flash this in and give something +1 in first strike and basically act as removal. All right, that's a fairly safe card for us to see, unless this is also confinement. Nope, it is a spirited companion. Fair enough. Still don't hate that either. That is a cool card to have here. We have a whole pile of options, actually. Because depending on how they block, Wanderer or Fateful Absence could be better here. If we put this here, that's a 7. Doesn't give them a good block on it, but doesn't really change damage greatly. So I think I'm going to just attack and give the opponent the option to see how they block. Okay. So we get to kill everything then, right? Because here's what's interesting. If we play this and we give this first strike, this kills this. This would only deal 1 back. These become 1 and 1. Yeah, that's actually the best play there. So we just give a +1 to this guy.
I'm home.
So then we first strike a thing down. Yeah. Like, we don't lose anything in the combat. And we still have backup plays, because we can make a Samurai and give it haste with all the abilities. Borrowed time, sure. Sounds like a plan. Alright, opponent is at 7. So we're going to pump that. I mean, for sport. I was going to say, that's already lethal, but still. Okay. We got this dude, this. Yeah, okay. This seems all usable. Not sure what I want next turn to look like, though. Do we want to get a bigger... Probably Girl, because the reality is we're going to sacrifice this at some point to save a creature. So that probably makes the most sense. Plus, if they don't do anything, we could play this, attack, you know. Uh-oh. You want to get rid of that? Oh, are they thinking about Portable Hole? That's probably what this is. I was like, what are they going to play here for 1 that's going to get red? But Portable Hole makes the most sense. Okay, so they were debating. Fair. I still think we do this. And if they just get rid of it, they get rid of it. Next turn, we'll have this as a creature. We could play this and still kill something, which is probably going to be like Aspirant or something, because that's usually what it is. But then our hand's going to be mostly empty. And we're going to have to get it done with just whatever resources are available at that point. But now this looks like a real question. If they were debating Portable Hole here... Okay, Thalia. Thalia is a small problem, believe it or not. Like, not super scary, but enough that I will have to address this card. And I have to admit, that does make a difference, because they're probably about to start playing their exile whatever stuff, and that's going to be a real problem. I'm just thinking here. We could attack. I'm just not sure if I want to save the Rip Apart or not, is what this is, because I do have a 4th land already. But I'm thinking there are scenarios where we could play this first, attack with both of these. If they don't end up with any quality blocks there, then we play this on defense, so they can't still attack effectively, and we could kill Thalia. I'm going to try that. I think that's the way I want to go here. I'm going to attack with these. I mean, it's not like the most insane thing. Okay, they're going to give it to us. Huh. All right. I didn't think they were going to block if we did that. Sure. All right. Well, that's a little bonus. Did not see that coming. Now, if there's another Thalia this turn, we don't care nearly as much. But I'm assuming this is going to be like Brutal Cathar Apparition here. At least that would make the most sense. Though there are some scenarios where if we do think they had a Portable Hole, you could like Aspirant plus Portable Hole or whatever here. Which, you know, might be still reasonable. Maybe. Bueller. Bueller. Anyone? Bueller. All right, there we go. Oh, Adeline. All right. That's a real thing. That is a real thing. All right, so basically we have to decide if this is where we give up Girl or not, right? That's what this whole turn's about. I mean, we don't even actually have to, right? We could attack with the other 3. I mean, the other 2. Get 3 damage in. Possibly. Would have been a little better if I got something worth it for haste or whatever. Even a ignition would have been nice. What do we do with this? What do we do with this? Alright, I guess we do what we can do. These 2 are into battle, I guess. And we're just gonna have to sit on Girl. I feel like I could have attacked with it here, but yeah, I don't know. I'd rather give up one of these than something else. This works out. We get to shoot the opponent. 3 damage here. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a way to prevent Girl from going away. Is what it is. Or, okay. Yeah, nothing we can do about it. If they had it, they had it. I mean, we know they have some series of exile things here. Oh, no! That's not helpful. Well, I'm still only going to have a 2-mana thing, so if they want to trade, we just end up with a 2-mana creature anyway. But we're not getting attacked. And in theory, it could be better to stay on defense so I can block 2 and keep the initiate from pumping, but if they have the cards, they have the cards. I mean, we've got nothing in hand here. Oh, well, you're going to get to see we have nothing in hand, opponent. Yep. Sounds like a plan. Well, that's not nothing. Like, it's not great, but it's not nothing. All right, there's a Brutal Cathar. So now we gotta have to find some removal card or we're just dead next turn. Actually, no, we're dead next turn anyway, because they can attack with their creature land. Because we're gonna take 8 here and go to 7. I guess we're not. Yeah, we should be dead. We take 6 in the air. I guess technically we're not. But then how do we win is the other problem. We could kill this, but then we just block and still take 6, 7, 8. So yeah, our only play is really to kill this and give us another body. And we kind of have to hope there's just lands in their hand at this point. Uh-oh. Looks like they can save their creature. Nope. We can't afford to attack here. And even if we survive the turn, which I don't think we will, we probably need to draw, like, Angel Fire Ignition. Actually, you know what? If we draw Ignition or Maul, I think we still win. Because we'll get 2 attack steps. All right, we've got 5 outs to a possible win. Technically, Chandra could give us another shot at it. So we've got 7 outs. All right, here's hoping. This is the only thing we can do. Oh, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Oh, wait. This does give us lifelink. Does that give us enough? Because we'd get 2 attack. We go to 7. Actually, this is still enough to not die, right? No, because we'd end up... Because this doesn't have vigilance. Ah, damn. So close. So close. Close, but not quite. We'll go to 7. We could block that. Take 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we'd still be dead. Yeah, I don't think there's enough here. I'm just thinking, like, if we don't attack... Yeah, there's just not a way. Because I'm like, if we don't attack, we're only at 4. Those kill us. Yeah, GG's opponent. I don't think there's a way here. I mean, I don't know. We untap, so... But we have to attack. I mean, it's just... Yeah. I mean, it does the damage. Alright, let's see what you got, opponent. We're at 7. We're not dead, but I think we're still dead. Are we? Alright, this is somewhat good news. They're gonna attack us back to 1. And we still have the same outs here, by the way. Like, still have the same outs. Alright. Oh, boy. We can block with Selfless Samurai. Sack to protect Ryu. This doesn't have Trampler thing. We take 6. Can't think of any reason to put Ryu at risk here. Yeah, I think this is it. I mean, it's still on the same number of outs, I think. This is all we can do. I was thinking maybe keep this to attack, but that doesn't do enough. Raiju at least threatens where they have to block. So, sure. Sack this, I suppose. Alright. Nothing? Oh, they had another creature. Damn it. Oh. Alright. Good news. we're gonna do it again. Alright. I mean, we ain't dead. Like, and they have to block. So, this is the most absurd finish to a game I've had in so long. Alright. We get to attack again. Get some 3 life. Yep, you gotta block. Alright, so we get a 2/2 back. So now we have chump blockers. Still possibly lethal, maybe. Alright, we have to hope they don't find, like... Well, I guess if they have a aspirant, that would do... Oh, no! Okay, they can't... If they activate it, though, they can't activate their Den of the Bugbear, or their Dragon Cave. Alright. Unfortunately, this thing ends up being a 4 toughness. Ah, boy. Okay. Alright, we're still not dead, though. That's the important piece of information here. And again, we're still on the same outs we had a second ago. Okay. We block here with this little putt of a token. Please, for the love of everything, deck, just be there so we can end this madness. Please. Alright. Come on now. Oh, after all that. After all that. Oh, wait. We could... that still wouldn't do it. Nah, it still doesn't matter. I was thinking we could attack, let them block. We could give this indestructible, but then they're going to gain 6 anyway. And then there's nothing we can do. Ah, man. Ugh. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. We had so many outs. So many outs. Oh, boy. All right, we're going to keep this. All right, this is going to be a slow hand. I don't even know what I'm hoping my opponent plays here, honestly. All right, well, we'll go with this, I guess. I'm assuming it's going to die to a play with fire. But what else are we going to do? Oh, a dragon's brat fire. Same difference. Either way, it dies. All right, question is now, if we play a Chandra, do we get to keep it? Because that's a real question. We're gonna, well, let me say that. Let's slow down for a second. Because we played this, then we get to play the Ryu. But actually, we could do this anyway. We could just do this, +1 Chandra, get the red mana, and play that. So that's still mostly fine.
Yep, I'm basically a professional at saving Innistrad by now. Aw,
All right.
You're looking a little singed.
Okay. Trying to make things happen here. All right. They got 4 mana. They got a Raiju. I'm assuming it's coming after Chandra, and she dead. Yep. That's going to be a problem.
Oh, why?
Ooh, could have used another white land. Would have been nice to kill that off. But for now, we're going to go with this. Now, if they double Raiju here, that's going to be a real pain. This might also die to a Dragon's Fire because they've still got like Goldspan Dragon in hand or some such. No white land here was really a kick in the pants. That was a real problem. Good news is we're not taking bonus damage from the Raiju because he counts other creatures, not himself. Ooh, Chariot. Ooh. Not great. Not great. I guess we kind of got to use this Rip Apart then. I mean, Raiju's a free couple of attacks here, right? So, what do we really care about that? Alright, so you get to attack once by yourself. Alright, that's going to deal 4. Then attack again by itself. Deal 4. And since we're doing nothing else with this turn that's effective... Whoa, cancel that. Let's do this. Alright. It's kind of like the best we could do here. I thought about possibly just attacking with the etchings on the last turn. Ooh, another Raiju. Okay. Sure. I guess gonna make it up to a 5. Makes sense. But is the opponent just dead here? I mean, that's 8. I mean, we just chump. I mean, we don't even have to do that. I could kill those off if I wanted to, right? These don't trample or anything. I guess just for bonus action. Yeah. Like, okay then. I definitely cannot keep this. I mean, we need some action. I mean, I do like having removal cards and stuff. That's great, but we need more to do there. Keep this and sadly get rid of the Ryu. Why do I feel I'm going to have to blow up a Jukai Naturalist here? That's actually not nearly as bad. We're kind of okay with that existing. I guess we're going to go with this. They didn't have a 2-mana thing, so I'm assuming they kept a bunch of exile stuff? Catilda. Not a bad call. Now, how much do we think we can get away with racing here? Because this is a real question. Because if we think they're going to play like Hallowed Haunting, let's say next turn, racing could be a real problem. If we... You know what, though? I'm going to kill this. I'm just going to kill it, and we're going to go for it. And play this. And we'll just see where this goes. Hopefully we get a white land, pump up our team a little bit. If not, maybe we play one of these and give stuff haste. I don't know. We'll see how the turn plays out. Okay, there's the Hallowed Haunting. We knew this was coming, so it's kind of like gotta go for it here. So now it's a matter of, do we go with the Selfless Samurai here? Or do we try to just get a Fireblade Charger that can potentially set us up for lethal down the road? If we play this and we attack, assuming they trade for 1, we take 3, 4, 5, 6, put them at 8. That's not quite a lot there. And Fireblade Charger obviously does more for us. Yeah, I think we do this though. All right, Goro. We're going to need you to pull some weight, my friend. I mean, do what you're going to do. I mean, look, like, I'm assuming you're going to trade for the Selfless Samurai. No, they didn't. I guess they don't want their stuff exiled? Interesting. I mean, they're at 8 either way, but all right. Oh, boy. Let's see how this goes. They got another Catilda. Not great, but it's not an enchantment. That is important. However, does gain life. Problematic. You already have haste, so sure. I mean, what else are we going to do here? I mean, we're trying to get by with just 3 lands, you know, so we're just making good on what we got. All right, opponent's at 4. Still with no enchantments in play. Well, 1, but not enough to be super threatening right now. Uh-oh. They get something else? Oh, that's it. They're saying GG's. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, boy. All right, we'll keep it. Let's see if we get lucky and draw something to go with these Kamanos. If not, we'll just Kamano Chandra? Maybe try to use them all to sneak one through? I don't know. We'll see. But we have a few cheap things we could play. And this is one of those hands that, you know, it's very tempting to want to throw back because you don't have a ton of action, but it's also not bad enough, right? They're almost any card we draw that doesn't cost 4 is a live card of sorts, right? So you don't want to toss this hand back. All right, well, we drew one of the ones that is not a live card, so there you go. Sometimes the deck will tell you it doesn't care. It's going to do stuff on its own time, I guess. Okay. Now, if we are playing against Black-White Sacrifices, or Black-White Midrange, or Orzhov Control even, this can be a bit difficult because they do have a lot of good removal spells and stuff here. So we got to figure out how to approach this whole thing. All right, well, there's a Samurai. Touch late, but, you know. Do we want it to be a 3-3 here? I think the answer is yes. The thing is, would I sacrifice that to save that? No. And would it be better to try to just play Chandra here and deal a point? That's another question. I think, though... I mean, we're just going to attack and trade. I mean, takes that away, so if they have Deadly Dispute or something too, so that's fine. Oh, okay. So then it's almost to assume they have some type of dispute type card or something. Otherwise, why are they trying to hold on to that? Because I would either make the trade or make the trade and cost us a card. You know, even if you don't trade, right? It costs us something. So a no block there is a little bit suspicious. Especially since we know they probably want to play this turn anyway and gain 2 life. Shambling Ghast, okay. That is going to allow them to kill more things. And could allow them to set up a meat hook as well, so we got to keep that in mind. Vanishing Verse is still a live play here too. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on here. How do we make this work? Now, the good news here is they won't get treasure or minus anything when something dies because of the etchings of Kamano. They actually exile the creature instead of it going to the graveyard. So we have that working for us. But beyond that, what are we looking for here? It's really tempting to play one of these. Especially to get out of range of like a meat hook or something. But I think we're just going to attack here. And I could see a plan where they might want to double block the Samurai. No. Still not wanting to block. So, okay, sure. I guess we're going to go with Chandra.
Great at dispelling darkness. A blazing inferno. Give a toast.
Okay, let's see what we got here.
I'd love to.
So if they do try to meat hook for 2 here, they actually won't get to kill our Samurai. Which sometimes people forget, because I've forgotten before, you know, that you don't get anything for your Shambling Gas. Rite of Oblivion does get Chandra dead, though, unfortunately. Oh, it is going to let them? I thought it exiled it. Oh, creature dealt damage. Not sacrificed. Fair enough. You get that one, opponent. So, unfortunately, they are going to have enough treasure to do the things they want to do. Now, are these mauls fast enough? That becomes the next question. I don't think they are, but we're going to have to give it a hell of a go. Because opponent's at 12, and we can make this a 2-turn clock. There's another Chandra, but I think Chandra might have to come in for finishing damage or some such. All right. Trying to limit the opponent's plays here, but there's stuff like Vanishing Verses and whatnot. They do gain 2 life here, go to 7. All right. 5 mana. I mean, Loth is still, I was going to say, still pretty spectacular here.
I will show you what happens when the spiders squash back. Subservience will be a reward.
Ooh. Okay. Do we have any real outs here? If we attack, we assume something's going to get exiled. They're going to make 2 spiders again. We can Chandra, but does Chandra do enough? If we attack directly at the opponents, they could... Well, if they just double block Selfless Samurai, it doesn't do anything. So I think the play is play Chandra, shoot the opponent, make a thing, and hope that's enough. But if they have a meat hook, we just die. It's kind of the whole situation here, I think. All right. I mean, I assume you just split blocks. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
This little candle's gonna set your world on fire. Aw, you're looking a little...
Guess this needs to go on white, since we have Chandra anyway. Okay, here's hoping. I mean, I don't know what else to do with this. I mean, they are going to make a creature that, unfortunately, when it attacks or blocks, does get an additional token, so that doesn't make our life any easier. Wedding announcements, not good for us. However, if we draw... Ooh. Really? We're keeping some mana open. Oh, that's a good one to draw here, too. Alright, so we're going to play the other Maul. For sure. Okay. Is that enough? I'm assuming there's some type of removal card here. Did we do it? Alright, Iganjo doesn't do the job. Ugh. Ugh. Now, I'm not going to lie to y'all. When we busted this out on stream, I thought we were going to be done in 4 or 5 games and toss it aside. But we actually ended up winning a fair amount of games against both aggro decks and control decks, which was pretty nice. I do think adding the couple of legendary lands is a little bit of extra help, which is great. The only thing is, occasionally, I believe the games we lost, of the 3 I think we lost, they were mostly to not drawing enough land, and there's not really much you can do about that. It's just going to happen. But outside of that, I really like the way it played. And I don't know if there's a particularly bad matchup. However, I do feel like the Rakdos kind of sacrifice mid-range anvil decks could be a pretty bit difficult for us, because you don't have a ton of ways to punch through, unless, of course, you get your Maul of the Skyclave. So that's not one we're looking forward to. But if we get our early removal or enchantment removal cards, we're actually able to work pretty well against the enchantment-based decks, which is pretty nice. And we didn't struggle too much against the control decks with all the haste creatures that we had. So I was pretty excited about the flexibility this deck had, and it was surprisingly good. Now, do I think it's particularly better than other Boros builds or not? I think that's still up for contention. I do think the Samurai we decided to play actually have real weight in the deck, but I'm not sure if it's the only way to go. But I think if you're looking to play Samurai, this is at least a reasonable option. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Boros Charm. Because boy, would I love to play this card in a deck like this. I mean, getting double strike is cool, being able to protect a creature is cool, and being able to deal 4 damage to a planeswalker or player is also fantastic. We like all options on this. And the cool thing about this card is it's been reprinted, God, I don't know, like 8 times, and it's still being played in so many formats and carries about a $1.50 to $2 price tag in virtually every version. So this is another one of those ones that's sitting around that you may not think you have value in cards, but you definitely do if you have some Boros Charms. Now don't forget, if you want today's deck list, it will be down in the description below, along with links to our Facebook gaming page, our Twitch streams, and our Discord, which, by the way, everybody's welcome. You should come on by. Doesn't matter if you're subscribed or any of that stuff. Just being a fan and being friendly, come on by. We'd love to help you out. And don't forget, check out the join button down below. That's a great way to support the channel, and you can do so for as little as 99 cents. And we have some other levels with other rewards as well. You can even possibly get your deck featured here on the channel as well in a video. And finally, if you don't do that, please consider hitting the like button because that helps so very much. Then hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and choose all notifications so you don't miss a video. And most importantly, please share this with somebody, some group, Facebook group, friend, whoever, and let them know that this is actually a pretty sweet channel to be a part of. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.